Yo, what's up? This is LV. Learn something. Alright, now in today's video, I'm going to talk about habit creation. How do you do this, man? It's so hard. It's so tough, man. This is like one of the most toughest things that I ever tried to do in my life, man. But now I've cracked the code, man. I'm like Indiana Jones in this bitch with the whip. Like, boom, like, damn, habits. They all falling. It's all falling in formation. I'm doing the things that I want to do. And, well, that's not 100% true. I'm still working on this shit. But you're about to learn some of the techniques that I have learned over the time of trying to form habits in today's video. All right, the first thing I'm gonna go over is this is it. This is the spectrum. This is how you think, man. Most of people, we hear the shit, right? We hear something, we know we should do it, we just hear it. Most of us, we actually understand the shit. That's where I'm at with a lot of stuff. Like, I understand, like, it's just things like just this week I've had some paradigm shifts where I was like, damn, that's what that shit meant. Like, actually, like, investing yourself into it or immersion in the process. Like, I've heard about that, but I've never like just lived it. And then having things become instinctual, and that's actually living it. Ty Lopez go over stuff like this, so check out his stuff, man. All right. You don't want to just hear things, and you don't want to just understand things. You want these things to be instinctual. You want these things to be you. That's how you create habits. Now, the first step in habit formation is this. It's actually doing it little by little. You have your whole fucking life, man. Remember that. You have your whole life to do this. Like, if you want to lose weight, you like, man, I gotta lose 100 pounds. Remember, you have your whole fucking life. Like, don't think of that as like, man, I'll do it 10 years. But start every single day. Like, today, like, you know what? I'm not gonna add sugar to my coffee. Just like forever. I'm just gonna do one little thing forever. I'm just not gonna do this. Like, I'm not gonna eat lollipops forever. Like, just start little. Don't do no drastic diet. Like, that's why most people fail diets, because they think that they don't have their whole fucking life. They're like, we want you to lose 10 pounds in fucking 10 minutes. And this is how we're gonna do it. Let's crack this shit down. We got the paper. We're gonna do this. Minimize your protein. 1 scoop every 12 hours. And be like, no, man, that shit is too much. You're doing too much based on the spectrum of your whole life. It took you, however how young you are, I like to think of it like that. You're 32 years young, right? You're 32 years young. However long it took you to get in this fucked up situation, it's gonna take you pretty much half that time to get out. So it took you 32 years. It might take you 15 years to actually master the shit and being like, okay, I mastered where I was before, and now I'm better than that. I like to think of it like that. But you want to be extreme in your approach. Like, you want to be slow and understand that the progress is going to be the progress, and try to make progress every single day, and understand that sometimes you're not the anomaly. Sometimes you're not going to be the dude that, like, you win 6 championships. You might not be Jordan, man. I'm sorry. You might just be the average Joe that might have to work really fucking hard. You might have to be that guy. Sorry, but most people are. They try to be fucking Jordan and earn hard and win all these championships and fucking win the Mr. Olympia in a year and shit. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna look like Arnold in 6 months. Like, no, that's not how shit work, man. Maybe you're the average dude, man. So you know what you have to do? You have to go at it step by step, little by little, until you build up enough momentum and for you to actually say, I'm cutting out this whole thing. Like, I'm not eating meat no more. Like, you got to do little things. Like me, I'm trying to cut meat out of my diet. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I got a couple veggie burgers in there. I've been eating rice, but I know that I have to cut out the rice, right? So what I do, I got green beans. So I've got green beans, and then I got asparagus. What else I got in there? Spinach. And then I'm like, I gotta figure out a meal with this shit. Like, I gotta figure out a meal because I want to cut out meat, and I want to have my carbohydrates, and I want to have my proteins. So I'm going at this small by small. I want to cut out meat, but I eat meat in the morning because I build up a habit to eat a chicken sausage in the morning with my eggs and my spinach. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be okay with that. I'm not about to completely like, fuck the chicken sausage, fuck this, fuck that. I'm gonna just say, when I'm eating lunch, I'm gonna eat no meat for lunch. That's what I'm gonna try to do when I'm at home. And when I'm at work, I'm not gonna even worry about it like that. But when I'm at home, I'm not eating meat for lunch. That's just one meal. Then I'm not. Start slow. Just start fucking slow, man, so it can become instinctual with you. And this is the path of least resistance. Understanding that you have your whole life and you must be aggressive at this, but also understanding that the process will take time to master, to develop the instinctual mindset of getting shit done. You must start slowly, but start immediately. And with that being said, like my video, share my video and comment below. And until next time, learn something.